There is major change coming to the West Virginia high school basketball postseason. The WVSSAC Board of Directors approved a new format that will combine two existing sections in each region into a regional tournament. Those regional tournaments will culminate with two final games. The two champions will advance to the state tournament. Seeding in each regional will be determined by coaches balloting. With this new format, teams are eliminated following a loss. It takes effect this upcoming season. The Board of Directors also made a modification to the football ratings system that will take effect this fall. Schools will now receive 1 bonus point for a win regardless of the opponent's classification. Previously, bonus points had only been awarded for wins in the same classification or above. So now if a quad A team beats a single A team, that quad A team gets an extra point for that victory. The Board of Directors made an addition to the game shortening rule as well. The new rule will take effect when a team has a lead of 42 points or more in the third quarter. The existing fourth quarter margin of 35 points is still in place.